So we're in a prime location now, just come to see one of our real life tribe, Justin Ingray, his deal here, that is going extremely well, isn't it? It's nearly finished.
Yeah, we're about 4 weeks away from completion on the refurb.
Yeah, good. Just give us the numbers, because people are interested in numbers. How much are you buying this for?
So this is actually, we brought this pre-auction. I viewed the property on a Thursday, we brought it on a Friday. We got it for £110,000.
110 prior to the auction. So you mean you went to them?
I put in a pre-auction offer and they was happy to accept it, so we went ahead.
Oh, good,
yeah.
good. So look, people in auctions, they think, oh, I'm gonna have to wait for it, but people don't ask the question, or like, what's, you know, what are you willing to accept before you go to auction? So you did that 110. So how much is the refurb and the conversion being? What's it being converted to?
So it was classed as a 2-bed because there was a bedroom in the loft, which was the 3rd bedroom.
A fake one.
It was a fake one, yeah. It wasn't built to building regs, so they classed it as a fake bedroom.
So 2 beds.
2 beds, and we're converting it into a 6-bedroom.
Wow, 6 bed.
2 of them are studios. Refurbs cost us around £90,000. Legals and all the interest on the bridge, etc. That's probably around 15,000, maybe a little bit more. So all in, we're looking around £210,000.
So 210, you're in the deal now, buying and refurbing. Yeah. And did you get a pre-valuation of what it's going to be on the end?
Yeah, so they actually said on the pre-val they think it's going to be around 290,000.
290, yeah.
However, with the ASTs that we are going to be getting and the room rents that we're going to be getting,
there's 2 people in there viewing it right now as well,
and it's still a building site, yeah.
It's still a building site, which we'll have a look in a minute.
Yeah, so once we've got the ASTs that we want and the price that we want for the rooms, we're going to push the gross up, which is going to push the GDV up. So hoping to achieve around £330,000.
330.
And we paid 110 for it, so we've tripled the value.
210 you're in, so 330 you say, which 75% of that is what? Is that what you're leveraging on a refinance?
Yeah, 75%, yeah.
So what's 75% of 330?
50k. 330.
330 times 75%, 247. Take away your 210 will mean you got 37.5k out of the deal. Ready to go where?
Ready to deploy straight into the next deal, which is about 30 seconds down the road. So that's where the money's going into.
So has that been purchased yet?
Yeah.
Exchanged?
Yeah, started the refurb.
Complete. Oh, you started to do it?
Yeah,
oh, so you're going to use some of the money that you take out of this to finish that off, or that's already been raised as well?
That's been raised, but we're actually completing on another one, which is around the corner from that one, so it's like 2 minutes away from here.
Yeah.
Completing on that one on Monday. That's going to be an 8-bed. We've just got the planning accepted, and the money from this one is going to be used on that one for the refurb.
So this is the Article 4 area?
No.
No, it's not Article 4.
This is on the outskirts of Article 4.
Outskirts, so
yeah.
It's still hot prime location. Yeah. You know, great demand in here, obviously, because you're buying up. And we also have another tribe member just around the corner, right?
Yeah, literally just around the corner from here.
I mean, this is your skip and that's their skip.
Yeah, that's their skip down there. So
how do you know that's their skip?
Because he told me, and people try and ask me to see if they can put stuff in his skip. I tell them, no, don't use this skip because that's not fair. You're going to use anyone's, use mine.
What should people look out for? Like, it's a residential area. Sometimes people are not quite sure what's going to happen with these types of properties. So what's your advice to people who want to do these type of projects?
So this is some crucial advice, and I would recommend everyone use this advice wisely. And what I would say is find someone in the area already doing what you want to do and get the inside information, because people who don't live in Nottingham, they won't know this area, which is Netherfield. Don't come and invest in here, by the way, because this is my investment area. But if people aren't from Nottingham, they're not going to know this is a good HMO area, because there's not many HMOs here. But because I know it's on the outskirts of Article 4, I've lived here all my life, I know this is a good area for HMOs. So if I was to go to Leicester, I'd find someone who's investing in Leicester, and I'd find these little pockets of areas which are on the outskirts of Article 4, or even in Article 4, that are getting through the planning. That's what I would say. Yeah,
because the planning is vital.
Yeah.
And also, so this is not Article 4,
no.
And there was a 6-bed.
Yeah.
A 6-bed. We just did a 7-bed in an Article 4, so obviously it's only 1 bedroom more. We just refinanced it 460. Yeah. We bought that for 180.
Really? Really?
Yeah, we bought it for 180.
Wow.
Yeah. And we paid the investor a lot of money on that. So did you put any money into this yourself, or is it all done through other people's money?
Yeah, we're just using other people's money, which is our business partners, but they put the finance in as well, and they actually find the finance to bring into the partnership, and they're also in the tribe.
Awesome. So Justin's just put his phone away now. We're here talking about property, and now he's looking at his cryptocurrency balance that he refreshes, more often than he has a shower.
Yeah, because it's going up, and I want people to buy into it.
Well, we're just having a conversation, like we're looking at this, one of the builders is here as well. And me and Justin were just reminiscing about all the times that we were here. I don't know what Justin used to do.
I used to be an electrician.
Yeah, well, I do know what he used to do. So So that works. That worked. Well, you didn't do this though, right?
No, I didn't do none of this. None of the electrics.
Okay, so spotlights in the bedroom, that's a good idea. I just remember, like, you know, when I was building, I was doing everything myself. So what's your journey been like now from being on the job to now being someone who actually facilitates, you know, the business of making improvement to buildings?
Well, I think it's helped me being an ex-electrician, because when I come on site, I know what to look for, and because I've always been on building sites, I know what the lads should be doing, I know what stage it should be at, I know when things should be being installed, and it's helped me loads, yeah. So it's been a bit different going from being an electrician to being the guy who's running the job, instead of turning up at site and having a boss. So yeah, it's different.
And we always have a load of people from the construction industry, either they are, you know, because one of your friends is an electrician, right?
Yeah.
And now he's investing in property himself, doing rent-to-rent strategy, wants to purchase properties. We have a lot of builders, so builders who either have construction companies. But to have a construction company, I mean, I was 19 when I first had my construction company, but like it was me, a couple of lads here doing some jobs. And like you said, it gives you a bit of an advantage. But from going like on the tool side to the business side, all it is a key few principles and strategies, which you know, obviously a couple of years ago, 2019 now, when you first came to realise probably wealth, which was an event we did then. We don't do that anymore, or we're not doing it at the moment, and it made a big difference. So, but you can still add value to lots of people.
100%. But I think the biggest obstacle for a tradesman who is wanting to get into this is the mindset. Because as you know, when you're on site, it's a totally different mindset to what we learn now through real life. But
it's invisible, and you know, you try and explain that to someone, they reject it because they want to be in that place of, oh no, it's not possible, or that person. Because I remember when I was on site, it's like, oh, the people that show up in the cars and you know, they're not doing any of the work. It's like they don't do nothing. They don't have no idea what's going on here. But you know, being both sides of the table is useful. But I mean, you know what I love about business, property? It's the easiest business I've ever been in, because everything's already here. Are here. People, banks want to lend you money, people want to lend you money, you know, people want to live in the house, so the demand is there as well. So what is it that thinks your rooms and the way that we do things here is creating, you know, good source of income, good place to live for people? Obviously we've got en-suites.
We've got en-suites,
People love to have an en-suite, right?
Oh, in Nottingham, people love an en-suite, and it's, I mean, it's a nice big spacious room. We've got a built-in wardrobe here, a little bit small because we've got a soil stack in there. However,
but it's good for like lack of maintenance. You know? All you're gonna do is have a door in there and obviously an array versus those things that you've got to put up, shake it. People want to move them about. You know, they soon fall to pieces. Unless you're buying high quality ones for like, you know, £500, £1,000, which don't make it viable for this type of strategy, nor is it required when you can bang a few things together and have it there long lasting.
But it's going to be a nice big room. We're going to have a TV on the wall, which they're going to enjoy. Pay for Netflix for them as well.
Really?
So, yeah, we pay for Netflix.
Wow.
Yeah, so they can watch Friends, crime documentaries, whatever they want to watch. Going to be there for them.
Is that for the whole house?
Yeah, each one's going to have Netflix,
Yeah, but is it one account for the whole house, or is it they get an...
Yeah, you can have 6 people on one account.
So they can watch 6 different ones? See, look, the tips you get on here, you don't get this anywhere else. You don't get these kind of tips.
You normally have to pay for these tips.
High standard. Yeah, high standard, but that's all we want to do. In Veritas, which is a facilities management company where we do like management, property management, facilities management, money management, because you know, let's face it, people go into business and they're doing this and they find it very hard and difficult to manage on the back end. And you know, get tenants and keep that momentum in, and sometimes people create themselves a job that was more strenuous than the job they wanted to leave in the first place.
That's so true.
So let's go and have a look around the rest of it.
So this is another bedroom. This actually used to be a kitchen, and this is what I look for when I purchase houses. So this is the extended bit of the house, and if this extended bit of the house is big and it's big above, usually what it is this is a kitchen and above is the bathroom. So what I look for is this bit to be big, so I can turn this into a bedroom and the one above. And then what we usually do is we move the kitchen, which used to be here, central to the house. So the kitchen's now where the dining room used to be. This is the bedroom, and we've got an ensuite.
You see, having the creativity to move things around, thinking, oh, you know, I can't move the... Because we've done that so many times, where like the kitchen's at the back, we move it to the middle, make it a communal area, because then you've got better accessibility. But come and check this out, this bedside table. Yeah, bedside table. So what's that for, just then?
So this is just a bedside table.
I mean, it's not plugged in. Is that shot?
Is that shot?
It's not plugged in anyway.
Yeah, we'll do that again. You're doing that on purpose.
Did you get that?
Yes.
You had that planned ever since you said it's a bedside table.
Hey, look at this here. That's so Justin don't change the temperature. So him and Ray don't have any arguments over if who's hot and who's, you know, cold. Yeah, let's go and have a look. I like this as well. Look at this. So this is the start of the construction. Justin likes to put 4 poster beds in here.
Yeah.
So rather than buy one, we're actually just using reclaimed material to put a 4 poster bed. And because they're a lot higher, there's also a step there that we're like gonna need. So if
I'm just thinking about the planet.
So it's quite spacious in the garden as well, look.
Yeah, but that used to be a big bush. When I first brought it, you couldn't see anything.
It used to be a bush.
Yeah, you couldn't see a single thing.
And you like to use maintenance-free things like putting stones down.
Putting the stones down, putting the
Always
boards
good.
down, we're going to get it tarmacked.
As little maintenance as possible is always good, right? Studio, a bit more self-contained sinks, obviously.
Yeah, fridge. So if you have a look at this fridge, this is actually really cool. It's a dead good feature. When you open the fridge, because that hits the windowsill, this is the freezer compartment. You can't actually open it. So what's so cool is you've got to like chuck the stuff into the freezer if you want to freeze it, because you can't open it.
So what are you going to do about that?
I don't know.
You don't know what you're going to do?
No. That's obviously been done by mistake, so it's something that will get raised when we do our snagging.
But that is so super cool.
They probably cut that out, won't they? I would have thought. A bit of the windowsill. They didn't think about it, I don't think, but one of them things.
Or you can move the whole thing.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Sure. All the tiling's got to be redone and everything.
And this is the thing we care about our tenants, we give them 2 shower heads. Depending on what type of tenant they are, you might want the raindrop effect, we like to call it, or the blasting effect, which is the smaller head, and it's really powerful, and it blasts the dirt off you. This one here, but this one is like the raindrop, and it's like the Amazon being rained on.
Oh, you tested it already?
Yeah, I've tested it, yeah. I actually told Ray to go in there the other day, and it was on recording. I said, Ray, just go in there. And so she got in, I said, just see if you got enough space. When she went in there, I turned the shower on.
No. So you know what?
I don't even think the windowsill will do it.
No, chopping that windowsill ain't going to do it.
No, I don't think so either.
So that's incredible. That's actually going to have to be changed a lot. Yeah, but this is nice. Where's the bed going to go?
It's going to go there.
Oh, is it?
And what we're going to do?
Double bed?
Yeah, double bed fit in there. Double bed fit in there. We're gonna have this is going to be like a snug area. We're going to have a little sofa or a chair. And we're going to have a TV. We've got a TV point over there. Oh yeah, this is just going to be somewhere for them to chill out.
That's a bit cool, really.
This is the 3rd bedroom. When I brought the house, this was classed as the 3rd bedroom.
So you put these stairs in? Or those already there?
It was already here. It was boarded up to here, so it was like a small space, and it was built in the 80s, so it wasn't classed as a bedroom because it wasn't passed by building regs. So when we opened it up, we had to install a steel, we had to reinforce the joists so we could open up the space and turn it into a studio. Otherwise, if this would have stayed here, it would have just been a double ensuite and they wouldn't have had the kitchenette. And this ensuite is quite big. Oh, nice size.
It is pretty big. Cost of putting a steel in, gets us more room here. Yeah, but it's not just the more room, it's like it's more desirable to tenants.
Yeah.
Which keeps it on a higher occupancy level.
Keeps it high occupancy. And studios for us, if we can fit a studio in, we always will. To do the work for the studio, the steel to reinforce the joist, it actually cost us £7,500 as an extra, because this wasn't quoted in the original quote because it wasn't going to be a studio. So we then had the choice when the extra came up, do you want to open it up? It's going to cost you £7,500, but you're going to have a better product. So we said yeah.
So 210 includes this extra work.
Yeah, it includes the extra.
Yeah, and you remember on the numbers on the first video that we did, based on the refinance, there's 37k coming out of the deal, right?
Yeah.
Again, there's a difference between people out there who are just pure chasing money, want to have as much money as possible, but it's not a sustainable business, because at the end of the day, longer term longevity around desirable products, less maintenance, or you could put it the other way, it's not just less maintenance, it's a stronger, more robust set of appliances, a fridge that definitely opens.
Yeah.
So these are the things that you've got to take into consideration. Good job.